Hello, and welcome back to another Doujinshi reading from White Album 2. We are continuing on with I Want to Talk About White Album 2 with Her. This is the introductory chapter version. We just got past the part where Haruki was taking care of Kazusa. She's been very sick. He let his phone die, and Setsuna's been calling him for 2 days, and he hasn't returned any of her calls. We just shifted over from when Kazusa went to sleep that last time. And here we are with Io and Setsuna. We're going to pick up from here. The number you've dialed cannot be reached at present. The phone may be out of range, or it may have run out of power. Is he not going to come? Is he not coming to see me? Yeah, I know, but maybe I should try calling him one more time? Nope, time's up. Let's go. Io. Oh, Io. Haruki, why the hell was your phone off yesterday? You caused some serious problems on my end. That's the whole reason I left it to you, Chief. No. You don't get to do that. You don't get to say that. Really? That's like being in a group project and then disappearing for 2 days before the deadline. You don't do that. That's just rude to other people. But it's a recurring theme in White Album 2 for Haruki to just disappear and abandon all other people than the one he's focused on at that point in time. All right, everyone disperse. You can't line up yet. You're getting in the way of everyone in Class A. That's Haruki. Aww. Setsuna in her Taisho era outfit. So cute. I love it so much. Io? I don't look weird in this, do I? You should ask that to the guy whose opinion you actually want. He's looking over here. Aww. Good morning, Setsuna. I heard about everything from Takeya. I'm sorry I couldn't make it to the rehearsal. No, that's not your fault. I wasn't able to do anything to help either. No, it was his fault. Even if it was the best thing to do for him to stay and practice the guitar and take care of Kazusa, he still should have been in contact. That's 100% on him. If you're worried about Toma, I think she'll be okay tomorrow. When I took her temperature this morning, it was 6.7. This is definitely a typo. It should be 36.7. If you were 6.7 Celsius, you would be dead. You would be dead and very cold. Fahrenheit, same thing. 36.7 is a normal body temperature. Oh, thank goodness. I'm going to put my best effort in too. I mean it. Actually, I was hoping to talk to you about that. Students of Class A, I realize that I'm about to cause you an enormous amount of trouble. Let's go, Setsuna. Wait, Haruki-kun! And he snatches her off and runs into the night. All right, it's not night, but still. I apologize. I don't expect you all to forgive me for this, but I'm taking Setsuna with me. What? What are you doing? So this guy on the left is in La La Land. He's like, oh, so romantic. And the girl on the right's like, really? Oh boy. Oh my god, they really went with this cliche. Yes, I did lose my nerve. It was only a rehearsal, but just standing on the stage with the spotlight on me made my throat dry up and I couldn't get a single word out. I was pouring sweat. My legs were shaking. I couldn't hear anything that was going on around me. I wanted to run, but my feet wouldn't move. I was afraid of the day the show would just find me just like that. Weirdly worded last sentence. Try not to be so loud, Setsuna. Everyone is looking at us. Okay, one. In Japanese trains, you don't really talk, right? Trains and subways, not a lot of chatter going on. It's usually silent because that's considered polite. You don't want to bother other people. If you are talking to someone, like a friend next to you, you quietly, you have a very hushed voice. Don't be that foreigner who's loudly talking in the train. Don't be that person. But, at least it was better than this. The fact that everyone is looking at us isn't because I'm talking too loud. Yeah, it's because of her outfit, honestly. I know, like, everybody's seen those videos like, oh my god, wacky Japan. They dress like in the gothic Lolita and they do the cosplay in public. Yes, but that's usually limited to, like, Akihabara kind of places, like the places that have a lot of anime stores and the punks kind of like to hang out. Not to say all cosplayers are punks, but that kind of area, yes. Now, if you're riding like a local train, a local subway, and you saw someone dressed like Setsuna, oh yeah, that would draw some eyes. If you're that embarrassed, you can just hide yourself behind me more. I'm pulling you into this with me. Whatever you say. Now everyone's attention is on you too. Oh no, they glazed over the scene where she was like super flirty with him though. That was a really cute scene. Toma-san? Oh, I'm so glad. Hang on. Before you say anything else, what the hell is with that outfit? Yeah, that would be the first question on my mind as well. Oh, this? Well, Haruki-kun absolutely insisted. Please give her more than one sentence of explanation. There's a whole process you just skipped over. She's so funny. She knows what she's doing, and she is funny. What's this? A new song. The third song. Our last number. Though we only have 24 hours to practice it, thanks to me getting sick. The programming's already done. The guitar part isn't too hard, and most importantly, I put it in a key that should fit your range, Ogiso. My range? Wait, so this is an original song? Wait. I don't understand what's going on. Toma's been working on this third song. I was about ready to give up on it since we had so little time, but I didn't really care either way, but Kitahara said he was desperate to play it. Anyway, that's the deal, Setsuna. So, what? Does this mean I was left out of the loop all over again? I mean, yeah, honestly, you were. Again, I don't think it was bad that Haruki stayed with Kazusa the last few days and focused on her. I don't think that's bad at all. But again, communication. That's the name of the game. They didn't communicate. Haruki was cut off from the rest of the world, albeit because his phone died. But even then, he should have been keeping an eye on it. He should have given Setsuna a nightly update. Should have been, in talks with Takeya as well. So yeah, she was left out of the loop. That's right. We kept it a secret from you, Ogiso. Kitahara made me keep my mouth shut because he wanted to surprise you. Apparently, he had you in mind when he wrote those lyrics. What? Yeah, what? No. Kitahara wrote the lyrics, and I set them to music. This is a song for you, Ogiso. And if you listen to the lyrics, it absolutely isn't, but go off, I guess. Setsuna's kind of dumb, I will admit. Setsuna's kind of dumb, but she's not that dumb. She really isn't. She will accept things, and she'll pretend everything's hunky-dory, because that's just the kind of person she is all the time for years. But it's really not. It's not okay. Again, another lie that didn't need to be a lie. You could have just been like, yeah, we weren't sure if we were going to do it. We were kind of working on it. It didn't come up. Sorry. But no, they lied about it. Sorry, could you stop talking for a second? I need to start my own practicing. Toma-san, would you mind playing it through once for me? There's no time. There's no time, Kitahara-kun. We only have a day left. Let's put all our energy into completing our song now, okay? And then, bam, look at this time skip. Oh my god, look at the time skip. They're in costume. They are backstage. It is time for the school festival show. We finally made it this far. Hey, we're up next. There's so many people here to see you that it's standing room only out there. Wait, are you serious? Whoa, he's right. You're keyed up from lack of sleep. You haven't had a wink since yesterday. You haven't slept either, Toma. How are you so calm right now? All right, veteran Toma-san, if you could give us a word of advice. Fine, just one thing. If either of you get lost, just listen to me. I'll get you back on track. That makes sense. She is used to performances, so if anyone's going to depend on anyone, it's going to be Setsuna and Haruki, depending on Kazusa's backing. But for the last number, I think we should just ignore the audience and just play for ourselves. I mean, this is our song. All right, it's time. Toma-san? Haruki-kun? It's time, let's go. I'm ready. You two had better not laugh if I mess up my solo. Of course we'll laugh. Hell, I'll even point while I do it. Can you imagine how wild it would have been if during the school concert Haruki just kind of flubbed a bunch of notes and Kazusa literally pointing like, I heard that, you fucked up. Oh my god, awful. Yeah, she's like, is this gonna be okay? When Setsuna began to sing, a roar spread through the crowd all at once like a wave, carrying the audience's amazement back to us on stage. Also, I'm sorry, but look at their little legs, especially Setsuna's. Look at Setsuna's little legs. So cute. Oh, the famous CG. That's so cute. None of them knew that was Setsuna, the queen of solo karaoke. They'd never heard her sing before. She was far from the level of a professional. Even among amateurs, there were plenty of better singers out there. That's a rude thing to say. That's super rude. Even if it's true, just focus on how good she is. Don't focus on how many people are better than her. And at the right side of the stage, or the left from the audience's point of view, there was Toma, handling the keyboards almost effortlessly. If either of you get lost, just listen to me. I'll get you back on track. It's almost time, Toma. You really want me to do this? I promise they will love it. I don't know about that. Go for it, Toma. Fine, just watch me. No, them communicating without having to use real words, right? Like just using glances. I love it. So cute. So well done. This scene is so beautiful. See? They're going crazy. Whatever. Another famous CG. But I love... I love that the saxophone here is definitely 100% hyperimposed in and traced over, because that is a perfect saxophone. And then you got, like, you can tell the art is hand drawn. Very different in style. Kazusa's really amazing. She's almost too cool, actually. Yeah. Setsuna actually says at one point that she wishes Kazusa were a boy. I'm not sure how I'd feel hearing that from a girl. Why not both? Hello. We are a light music club. I guess I'll move to introducing our members now. First. Alright, I'll start with me. I'm Setsuna Ogiso from Class 3A, and I'm doing vocals. This is genuinely my first time standing up and singing in a place like this, so I'm super duper nervous. Very sly. But with all of your wonderful voices to support me, I feel like I can sing better than I normally do. Thank you so much. Oh, and also, tomorrow is the deadline to vote for you know what. So make sure you get yours in. Very sly indeed. The Miss Hojo High contest that she supposedly doesn't care about. Continuing along, this is Haruki Kitahara-kun on the guitar. Kitahara-kun has been handling a lot of different responsibilities, both as part of the festival committee and as class rep. So I imagine a lot of us here have something to thank him for. He's been extremely helpful to our members as well, constantly supporting us in ways both visible and invisible. He can always be relied upon. He is a solo in the next song, so if he messes up, please laugh at him. So brutal, these two. She's getting Haruki-kun riled up. More like terrified. And finally, Kazusa Toma-san from Class 3E. Regarding Toma-san, I imagine all of you were very surprised just now. She has brought an absolutely staggering amount of talent to our unit, and it's helped us countless times by now. She's handling keyboards, saxophone, and... Oh, so cool. So cool, Kazusa. Her face, look, she's enamored. She's like, oh, if Kazusa were a boy. That's her thinking right there. Look at oh my god, wait. Okay, Takeya smiling. To the left. Takeya stops smiling. He's like, And then Takeya's, that's such a funny spread. No words needed. This is Haruki's solo. Why is everyone else worried stiff? Yes! Yes! Whew. That was me too, though, honestly, the first time I played. I was like, oh my god. Yes, they did it. So good. So good. Not too much drama up to this point. It's still very happy. The next one is our last song. It's an original of ours, which we only finished yesterday. We've only had a day to rehearse it, so I don't know how well we'll be able to play it. But I'm going to put my whole heart into singing it, to the very last note. I hope you all enjoy it. Just finished yesterday. Whew, what a crunch. Do we finally get to hear Haruki-kun's song now? It's called Still Playing. It's my post-meal exercise. Where's Ogiso? I thought she was with you. So now we've skipped to the post-concert, apparently. We missed Todokanai Koi, which I love, but, you know, it makes sense for the time skip here. I guess nothing crucially important happened there. Io dragged her off. Said she had to do a shift as a hostess in the cafe to make up for yesterday. Still in her stage outfit? Poor thing. Being exposed to the male gaze at point-blank range, in those clothes? Pure torture. I mean, Toma, you've got a guy looking at you point-blank right now. I think you actually like that outfit. I'm right, aren't I? Shut up. Why do you always focus in on the most trivial stuff? You've been this way since the first time I met you. He's flirting. That's flirting. That's 100% flirting. You don't say that in a non-flirting manner. Everyone is just so, what do you call it? Not prepubescent, because they're definitely pubescent, but adolescent. They are so adolescent. They're so young. They're so inexperienced. Just coming right out with it. She softened up. Well, thanks to that, I got to be with you, Toma. Clearly I was right. Shut up. Aww. Oh, no. Can we just stop here? Can we just stop here? Like, just no more doujin? Just like the end? They're really cute. They start flirting. The end. You assume the ending. Just assume it. Assume what happens. Nothing that you would have ever guessed in a million years comes close to the heartache. Just, my God, White Album 2, my God. Toma, what are you going to do for college after we graduate? I'd like to meet up again. I want the three of us to keep going. You, me, and Setsuna. Were you not happy being a group? Do you not like that? Of course I like it. Of course I had fun. Of course I was happy. Why do you even have to ask? What's wrong, Toma? Why are you shaking? I'm cold. Oh, yeah. I guess it's almost winter. Yeah. White Album season. Oh, I'm so used to it. Say most of the English translations say the season of White Album. I feel like that rolls off the tongue more than White Album season, but maybe if I'd heard it the other way around, I would feel opposite too. Are we about to make some progress with Kazusa? Sure looks that way, doesn't it? What? Toma? Guess she left. Good morning, Haruki-kun. Great show today. The mood with Kazusa was that perfect and nothing happened? Now, don't get impatient. That's how love's supposed to go. But love never goes as it should in White Album 2. You worked very hard today. No, not just today. This whole week. It was so much fun, wasn't it? Why don't we do it again then? I'm no big deal, but with you and Toma, we could probably play an even bigger event. If you want, I'd like to do something again after we go off to college. The three of us. Setsuna? Even if... calm down. I'm going to turn on the lights. Oh, Haruki, I'm going to turn on the lights. No, don't. You'll make the dream end. Hey, Haruki-kun? Today, I want to keep dreaming forever. Oh, I'm blushing. It's so cheesy. Being the one to make the first move like this wasn't part of my plan, though. I was supposed to be the passive one. A little surprised, but glad, because I've been waiting for so long. So long. You've only known each other like 2 months. Calm down. Although 2 months in high school time is like a year in adult time, or 2 years even. I had everything laid out just how I wanted in this dream. But, well, maybe it's my fault for not being able to understand my own heart fully. Hey, Haruki-kun? You could move out of the way, you know? If you wanted. God. I'm turning into a blushy mess. So embarrassing. So cute, though. Setsuna? Are you sure? I'm really the one you want? You don't want things to stay as they are? You won't be happy as the three of us? Ta-da! I am definitely not reading that. Listen, White Album 2 makeout scenes are nasty. I don't even care. Listen, all right? I read visual novels. I get it. I get that they set the mood for other things. But White Album 2, they are so long that it's, it's like, right? You just hear their mouth sounds for like minutes. It is gross. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Maybe people like it. I hate it. I like it for about 10 seconds and then I want it to stop. It's just gratuitous. Hey, is this kiss going on for a really long time, or is it just me? No, it's not just you. I guess I might as well ask, is it normal for kiss scenes to last this long in PC games? I haven't collected any data along those lines, so I couldn't say. Let me just be the one to say then, no, it is not normal. You kiss and then you stop, or you kiss and you move along to other things. Come on. Weird. I got the heebie-jeebies now. I'm sorry, Haruki-kun. Why are you apologizing? Because that was your first kiss. Really now? Really? Was it, Setsuna? Was that? Don't lie. Don't lie. If I could summarize the problems with White Album 2 in 2 words, it is just don't lie. Oh my god. So, he's going out with Setsuna now? Yep. She looks so annoyed. And he's like, ooh, you have no idea. I was so sure Haruki would turn her down because he likes Kazusa. Yeah, but he's also an idiot. So, I guess he couldn't resist a cute girl being openly affectionate. What do you want? Oh, it's just that you didn't come to the festival. What's going on, Toma? Did something happen? Did something happen? Nothing's happened to you, has it? I need to tell you something. I asked Setsuna out, so I decided to date Setsuna. That's what you came to tell me? I don't see how it's got anything to do with me. It does have to do with you. Just yesterday I told you I want the 3 of us to keep going together. You and Setsuna and me. Will you stay with us? Kazusa, she's acting normal about this, but I'm sure she must be hurt. Oh yeah, she's big hurt. Look at the guy. You can't even see his eyes, right? But you know that expression. He's like, ugh, you have no idea. I can tell she likes Haruki-kun even if he hasn't realized it. No one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone. Kazusa, are you there? I've come back for a bit. I was wondering whether we might go get something to eat. Huh? Oh, Mama called. Here she is with her weird finger thing. Listen, it's so funny to me because the artist here, this is a very accurate, pretty accurate depiction of this particular sprite of Kazusa's mom. And in that sprite, she has a weird bent pinky, and I don't know why they do it. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, look up Yoko Toma's sprites, and you will see this one, and you will see her weird pinky, and you'll be like, oh my god, why did they do that? I'm surprised. I was certain you hated me more than this. I did. Until just recently. I'm about to move from Paris to Vienna, incidentally. Feel like coming along? What? Yeah, because she saw her daughter perform and she's like, oh, she actually has talent. I guess I'm going to love her again. I hate her. What an awful human being. Not unconditionally, of course. If I'm to take you with me, you'll need the ability to focus on the piano single-mindedly. A certain publishing company is sponsoring a competition at the beginning of next year. You will participate in that competition, and you will convince me that you have what it takes. What say you to that? If you have that motivation and that capability, then I will make a professional out of you in Vienna, even if it's just to get your mind off a boy. Disgusting. What a disgusting way for a mother to talk about her kid. I just really vehemently hate Toma Yoko. My God. Yes, you know what? People can repent. She realizes that she was a bad mom. She moves on. She apologizes. Great. But this right here is aberrant. All right, so before we really get into Haruki and Setsuna as a couple, I think that'll be a good place for us to stop off. A lot of drama, a lot of juicy heartbreak, I guess. Not even touching the surface of the iceberg yet. Tip of the iceberg. I just combined two different phrases at once, but that's fine. You guys know what I mean. So thanks for joining me on this Doujinshi reading from White Album 2, and I'll be back with the next chapter shortly. Until then, hope you take care. See you.